for the purpose of newcomers, let me say the course objective again. This particular course for the objective of understanding what are the issues in the managerial economics which makes them to face the corporate and business issues which is currently existing. That is the objective of the course. And what we expect out of this is the course outcome. First, we should know how to identify the business issue. For that, we should know what is our responsibilities, and based on that, what are all the decisions that we have to take in this particular business issue. The manager economics will help. Likewise, this particular subject not only taking only the managerial economic concept, but also the other disciplines which are useful for the decision making. So, whatever the decision you are taking, which are all coming under the managerial economics. So, what would be the future demand? How to measure that demand, and how the price is affecting the demand, and how to construct a cost budget, and how to construct the production budget, and how we have to invest after completing that particular product, how we have to market it, and what are the price strategies that we have adopting. These are all the course outcome expected out of this particular course, managerial economics. Before starting the unit 1, first let me brief out the syllabus. Like other subjects, here also there are 5 units. In unit 1, we are discussing about the basics of managerial economics, like definition, nature, and what is the scope of the managerial economics, and how managerial economics differs from traditional economics, and what are the fundamental concepts of managerial economics. So these are all the things that we will study in the unit 1. And suppose we are starting a business. In that particular business, what are the things that we should know? Before producing that product, we should know what is the demand for that product. So the second unit will be demand analysis. Demand analysis in the sense how this demand is related to price, law of demand. Then how it can expand or contract, or what is the elasticity. So different types of elasticity will be there, right? Price elasticity, income elasticity, cross elasticity. And then how to forecast the demand. And in the third unit, once we know what is the demand is, then the next best factor that we should consider is the cost. So the third unit will discuss about the cost analysis. In that cost analysis, we study different cost concepts, and how the cost budget is framed, how to construct the cost function in short run and long run, and how it connects the production. So once we know the demand, then know the cost, the next best factor that we should consider is the production. So what are the theories available in production, like law of variable proportion or law of return to scale, and how to construct the production function. So based on that, what is the economics of scale and diseconomics of scale? What is the use of large scale of production? All these things we discuss in the fourth unit. Once production is completed, that product should be marketed. So we should know the market structure. So the fifth unit is market structure. There are perfect market and imperfect market. Perfect market is a one which has 7 features. If that feature is not present, then it will become imperfect, like monopoly competition, oligopoly competition, and monopolistic competition. So based on that market structure, we used to study some pricing methods and strategies. So this is what the syllabus for managerial economics. So first unit, we'll study the basics of managerial economics. Second unit, we'll study the demand. Third unit, we'll study the cost. Fourth unit, we'll study the production. And finally, in the fifth unit, about the market structure. So for our reference, I just give the syllabus. In unit 1, you can see there is an introduction, and what are the fundamental concepts like incremental equivalence principle, and how to take a decision. And in that decision rules, the significant scope and other things will come, and risk and uncertainty that we are having. Finally, we start with the demand analysis. It's the introductory part of the second unit. So in unit 2, after knowing the demand, elasticity of demand, that we that what are the methods, what are the types of demand forecasting, and 1 or 2 case studies will be analyzed. And in third unit, we used to say both cost and production. In production, what are the input output relation, how we can make, and some with the log variable proportion, and how to construct cost function in long run and short run. And in production, economies of case and diseconomies of scale. In unit 4, we used to have price output decision, like a perfect competition, duopoly competition, monopoly, monopolistic, and based on that, how we are making that pricing strategy. We are using even life cycle product. And finally, what are the theories is available, like the theory of firm. It may be managerial economic theory, or it may be behavior theory, or it may be a firm theory. So these are all the concepts that we are included in our syllabus. So let us start with a unit 1. I have given some textbook. I will share this in the group itself. If possible, third book is written by me. This particular book covers all the portions in your syllabus. And shall we start the unit 1?
Yes, sir.
I request all of you.
Please, sir. Please, sir.
Yes. There are more number of definition for managerial economics. This particular definition is in practice. That particular definition by Milton H. Spencer and Louis Siegelman. According to them, managerial economics is an integration of economic theory with business practices for the purpose of facilitating the decision making and forward planning by the management. What we try to say, in one side there is an economic theory, another side there is a business practices. When we study together, for that we are taking some decision, not only taking decision, but also it should be implemented. Forward planning means implementing. Who is doing? The manager. And one more definition is the easiest definition.
Sir, can you show that in monitor?
Come again?
Can you show the slides in the monitor, sir, unit wise?
Yes. This is unit 1. This is unit 2.
Sir, actually slides are not moving, sir.
Changing it.
Slides are
It's not
moving.
changing.
It's not visible for you?
Yes, sir.
No, sir, it's
No,
not
sir.
visible.
It's not
What about
changing.
now?
Now,
Yeah,
now
yeah,
it's
now it's
Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
yes,
Yes,
now
sir,
it's
visible.
Okay. This is unit 1. You can take the. Actually, I will share this particular PPT in the group itself. Don't worry.
okay, sir. Okay,
So
sir.
just listen what I'm saying. So we are starting with the unit 1. There are 2 definitions, one by Milton Spencer and Louis Siegelman. Another one is by J.L. Papas. First definition is managerial economics is an integration of economic theory with business practices for the purpose of decision making and forward planning by the management. The second definition is easier. The managerial economics is the application of economic theory and methodology to the business administration. So these 2 definitions, there's a definite question in your semester and examination. Why? Because the first question will be what is managerial economics or define managerial economics. So if you write these 2 definitions, you can score that particular mark. And once you know what is managerial economics is, then we have to go for the next one, that is how it differs from traditional economics. Because traditional economics is a few thousand years old, but managerial economics is 50 to 60 years old. Okay, so what we studied in economics not necessarily can be studied in the management. What are all the economic concepts required for a business? That particular part will be the managerial economics. So it's an integral part, but not fully, because it is a micro in nature. So I have given 10 factors to distinguish the managerial economics and the traditional economics. You can see in the slide. What are the factors by nature? What are the factors and the remuneration out of it? Then the content. What are the concept and subject dealt with? And what is the aim? And some of the other factors that I have considered. As far as the nature of managerial economics is concerned, it is micro in nature. But take the traditional economics, it is not micro, not only micro but also the macro. Then approach means it's a normative approach, but traditional economics both positive and normative approach, because managerial economics is a practical one. The third one is any economic deal with the four factors: land, labor, capital, and organization. But managerial economics concentrate only on the fourth factor of production, that is organization. Then if you take the remuneration, because the traditional economics is following all four factors of production. So for land, we have to pay the rent. For labor, we have to pay the wage. For capital, we have to pay the interest. In organization, it is a profit. So these four are the remuneration, but our concentration only with the fourth factor of production, that is a profit, because we are doing business. What is the purpose of business? To make more profit. So the managerial economics concentrate only in the fourth factor and its remuneration. Then when you consider the content, the managerial economics includes both the theory and practical concept of economics will be included. But here we are not bothering about the theory. We are always with the practical aspects. What are the current trend that economic how it can be applied? So it is not a theory; it's a practical subject. Then when concept is there, the managerial economics will include accounts, operation research, game theory, statistics, mathematics, all the subject will be included. But in economics, only economics concept will be there. So managerial economics includes both economic and non-economic concept will be included. Then as far as aim is concerned, the aim of the managerial economics is to take a decision in a business. For decision making only, we are studying this particular subject. So the scope will be less compared to traditional, because that is few thousands years old, and there will be a variety of application in traditional economics. But here we are containing with the business only. So these are all the factors that we can differentiate the managerial economics with the traditional economics. Let's move to the next slide. Why I'm giving this particular slide is what are the features of managerial economics. Normally, in books, it will not be there. For better understanding only, I have given this particular thing. So once you know what is the characteristic of a managerial economics, then it is easy to study this particular subject. So I have given a list of features. The managerial economics is practical, realistic, and pragmatic. I request some of you are kindly unmute. Please mute your. I'm hearing some voice. It is a science. It is not a theory. This particular science subject dealt for the decision-making process. Some of are admitting. Let me admit them, and then it not only include the theoretical subject, but also it's a practical subject, as we are using statistics, mathematics, war, and macroeconomics, all the things that we are using. So it is a economic and non-economic subject. Because it is a micro in nature, it is not restricted with the microeconomics. Some of the macroeconomics also use it because it is a versatile. So apart from that particular thing, we are including the technology and
Excuse me.
we are including some environmental concepts.
Sir, choose sir.
Yes.
Sir, Dean sir would like to join. He has joined the session. Just he wants to address the students. Choose sir.
Shall I stop sharing?
No, sir. He's just joining. You can stop. Yes, sir.
और मारा कड़ा वेरियंट तो
I suggest Mr. Manikam and Mr. Kubera Pandi the mic. Okay, thank you, sir. Yes, sir. You can go ahead, sir. Shoot, sir.
Shall we continue?
Please, sir.
Thank you.
Please wait. Dean sir would like to have some word with us.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Choose sir. One second.
Dean sir, you want to say something?
Shoot, sir. He's just joining. 2 minutes.
Sir, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Am I audible to all of you? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Welcome to all of you. This is Dr. P.R. Ramakrishnan, Dean School of Management Studies, Wales University, Vistas. And I welcome all of you for this open distance learning. And this is going to be a pioneer and the first batch of this particular program. And I'm sure you all will get an excellent knowledge transfer for while continuing your distance learning program in Master of Business Administration. So university has meticulously planned the academic program. The faculties are chosen. All are well qualified and highly skilled faculty members. And subjects are... hello? Am I audible?
Sir, you're audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you will be undergoing a continuous knowledge transfer every weekend. And the subjects all will be sent to you. Study material will be sent to you by the university. And I really congratulate each and every one of you who have chosen the university for pursuing your...
Sir, unmute, sir. Please unmute.
Yeah, sorry. And it's a highly recognized degree throughout the world. We are in a World University Forum and NAC accredited, NBA accredited, and all our degree, it is recognized by MHRD, UGC, and AICTE. So this is a great opportunity for all of you to improve your career path and also to gain substantial knowledge in all the various spheres of business. So today, the most happening in any education and among all the various divisions, the management education gains a lot of momentum because India's business challenges and economic front, and we have foreign exchange results. We are the third economy, biggest economy in the world today. So in the top 5 countries, Indian economy is placed. A lot of emerging things are taking place. We are now learning about artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, and we have so many developments in the currency market, secondary market, financial markets, and insurance, transportation, logistics, anything you take. Everywhere we need managers and MBA grads to manage the administration. Let it be a normal general management or a hospital management, or we have a sports management. Wherever you go, you need a management guy to manage the entire business scenario. So the environment, we need people with the total exposure on banking knowledge, financial services, and again we have the technology based and general administration like human resources, marketing aspects, the pricing policies, the analytics content. So anything you take right from GST, your income tax, complete focus on the business administration. Corporate world in India having about nearly 10,000 listed companies. Secondary market is about 71,000 points today. Anything and everything you should be able to talk. As a management graduate, your horizon, what you call orbit is very big. And from ordinary retailer to a billionaire transaction, you should be able to cover everything. Daily watch CNBC channel for about half an hour. Enrich your knowledge. Read a business daily like Economic Times or Financial Express, Hindu Business Column. Daily give a general reading. So what is the dollar rate today? So what is the forex market in India today? And how it is fluctuating? What are the points we are exporting? And what we are importing? And how the companies are being managed? What is their balance sheet status? And the revenue model followed by the companies. So everything you should have exposure. It is not simply confined to the writing examination and getting a mark alone. Above that, the reason why we have opened the floodgate of the open distance learning is that many of you are employed. Many of you have got a lot of limitations, but are ambitious to learn and ambitious to enrich your knowledge and gain substantial exposure to the business world, either for your career advancement or for your own business or managing your own establishment or even your own salary or the company where you work. So by keeping that in mind, University Grants Commission and AICTE has given the permission for our university to take up this program on open distance learning. So we are very, very cautious that the real knowledge transfer should take place in this forum, benefiting thousands of students to cater to our requirement. We are producing manage for the global market. So my intention, ambition is that every one of you, those who are joining the open distance learning for MBA program from Vistas should excel, should have an exposure for complete business knowledge, the entire orbit of the business environment and how the market is being managed, what are the challenges, which are the countries which are where we are importing, where we are exporting, what are the various currencies, how do we determine the complete knowledge. You should have updated knowledge. That is power. And we are talking about the artificial intelligence and everything is taken by the machine. When robot takes your job, what will you do? So if you put on a ATM machine, 20 clerks can be replaced. So it is a real challenge. Machines are challenging with us. So we have got abundant human resource. And how to challenge that? How to overcome that? If you are really a skilled person, no machine can replace you. Only unskilled jobs, machine can replace. Skilled jobs, no machine can replace. So we are in the process of converting, creating a skilled India, a highly knowledgeable, skilled India. The younger generation, more than 50% of the Indian population are less than 35 years. You are going to rule the world. And this particular huge youth crowd, the young generation, should be fully equipped with that knowledge and information about the global market. That is the idea why we have started the regular program of the open distance learning. I welcome all of you. You can talk to the faculty members. Those are very friendly, exposed to the entire business market. And all of you have the access to the material. And you all have our email ID and our contact numbers. You are free to contact us for any of your requirement or any clarification that you may require in future. So you can suggest all your friends to utilize the opportunity and get benefited out of it. Attend all the classes regularly. I welcome all of you for this wonderful program of Master of Business Administration from Vistas Wells Institute of Science, Technology and Advanced Studies, Chennai. Welcome to all of you. Professor, please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your welcoming address and really be informative for all the participants. Let me continue. Whether my screen is visible?
Yes. Yes, sir, it's visible.
Actually, after completing that difference between the managerial and traditional, the purpose of managerial economics is to take a decision-making process. That is, you should know the process of decision-making. Whenever you start a business, there will be a lot of problems. There will be a lot of challenges. In each challenge, how you are taking a decision is a criteria. For that, this managerial economics will be more helpful. So here I give one particular hierarchy which gives an idea about how we have to take a decision. So this title is decision making process. You can expect a section B question in this. First, whenever we have to take a particular decision for a business problem, we should know what are the available solutions. That is called alternatives. Out of the list of alternatives, you select a particular alternative, and that alternative should be superior to the rest. And you have to execute that. That is the third stage. After executing, you have to get the feedback effort. That is what is it. Whether we satisfy the whether we provide the solution for the problem, or whether it is only partial realization, or it is not the right solution. So this is a decision making process. For the better understanding and other thing, I have to continue the scope, significance, and other things. Let's have a tea break for 10 minutes. We will come again. I have shared a new link in the group. After 10 to 15 minutes, please come and join again. I will continue the managerial economics in the next session. Thank you.